Well, DeMarco's Italian has become a fast favorite next to Fluor Field, and now they are launching brunch, and people are so excited about this. Joining us from DeMarco's, we have Anthony Pepe and we have Mike Wible. Welcome, great to see you both.
Welcome. Great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Your brunch menu, available for the first time this weekend, includes these Italian-inspired takes on brunch classics. How excited are you guys to launch brunch, first of all?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is something that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We finally got our feet under us a little bit, kind of testing the waters, kind of going through it. And I think we're like 7.5 months in now, and ready to expand. You know, it feels great.
You touched your stride. Everybody loves what you're doing already. So
we're having a great time.
Brunch. Yep. Walk us through some of these brunch items, because I don't think we immediately know what an Italian-inspired brunch is going to be.
Yeah, so we do a lot of Italian-American, right? A lot of the partners, like Mike and myself, are from the Northeast. So a lot of things come from that, and then obviously the Italian aspect of things, so that Italian-American vibes. One being the porchetta here. This is like an awesome dish we have.
We'll start with the porchetta. What happened with that? That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is like a 5-day process of just drying out a piece of pork belly, getting the skin really dry, so it'll crisp up. We stuff it with all kinds of herbs, a little bit of garlic, some rosemary, some thyme, a little lemon zest.
And my brunch is just one slice of that?
Yeah, you get a couple more than that. Right? Yeah, we'll make sure we get a couple more of that. Yep, and it's finished with a little broccoli rabe pesto, and then another fan favorite, hopefully, will be the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Very good.
So that's like our New York City bodega style or Northeast bodega style sandwich that should be a fan favorite.
Very good. And you were working on some preparation for us earlier.
Yeah. So we'll start, if I may. This is the porchetta here.
So this sandwich, how it really came together was, we worked with Anthony Falco, and he gave us a lot of ideas with sandwiches and the focaccias and did a lot of things. But this is like something from my hometown in Philadelphia. A roasted pork sandwich is such a classic thing in Philadelphia. And last year for the NFC Championship game, I had Anthony and the guys over, and we did this. And when we were talking about brunch menu, Anthony's like, well, let me put my twist on this. And we just kind of did the broccoli rabe, sharp provolone type sandwich on focaccia, made it more what we do.
And as I'm smelling this is an incredible thing. I think people come into DeMarco's and they're going to try things they've never tried before, because you bring ideas from where?
Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, anywhere we travel.
Yeah, and I know from your successful dinners already, DeMarco's is already loved for house-made pasta dishes, the pizzas, the oysters. Talk about the scene out there on a given day right now.
It's, what we try to do is, like, all part of the process designing a restaurant. It has 3 different levels of energy. The downstairs bar with the lit bar and a lot of energy, loud music. Upstairs, it's a little bit quieter dining. We have a lot of acoustics, so it's easier to hear. And now we have this next layer of outdoor dining. We have more seats. The second floor terrace is open. The bar windows are open. So you have all 3 aspects of bar energy dine-in, outdoor dine-in, and private business dinners all going on at the same time.
And I'm dying to see this. So, Mike, you said you're doing some of these private dinners, and you're bringing things that, again, we've never experienced. In front of you on the table, you've got a display of bites in boxes. Yeah,
so we started some private events, and we're doing a lot of them. So this one right here, Chef Wilbur and Pepe put together, it's Wagyu beef tartare. So when we do it, we're doing past apps and everything. We just pass it everything. It's the little fork and everything for everyone to bite and eat and truly enjoy.
It's about creating the experiences and the hospitality, and gosh, this food. What are we smelling right now?
So that's the roasted pork kind of cooking in the pan here. So we get ready. This is the base of our sandwich. Now we have a cheese blend here. It's a mixture of sharp provolone and a fontina, which is a cow's milk cheese here. One for kind of meltability, one for a little bit more of a sharper flavor. So we're going to basically just go right on top of that. Let that kind of melt in. Yeah, this is a good combination here. All these things kind of work together. We're going to go ahead and just give that a little cover so we can steam it. So, and that should, again, this is something that not a lot of people do around here. So that's kind of a big idea. When we get inspiration for a menu or something like that, what people aren't doing, what we grew up with, and still plays with that Italian-American vibe.
Yep.
So I always use the phrase, like, if grandma went to culinary school, right? These are things that you grew up eating on the table, but a little more, I say culinarily advanced, if you will. But
everything is elevated and wonderful, and because it is brunch, of course, you've got mimosas, you've got brunch cocktails. People are going to have that whole experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, our beverage director, Michael, he did such a great job. One of the ones we call it a PSL. It's our twist on a pumpkin spice latte, wave aged rum and everything. It's we see that being a big hit it. And obviously our tiramisu martini is the one that everyone always comes to DeMarco's for.
Fantastic. Well, we've got time for our finale shot where we
let's
see
go. Ready?
what has happened underneath
more on here.
that steam. And we're looking at some of the beautiful plates. I mean, there's no shortage of art happening there. It's food is art, and it smells amazing. And we can't wait to sample this. Putting it on the sandwich right now. Thank you so much for bringing this in-house cooking demonstration. What a thing of beauty.
Get it in there, let it sit for a minute, then we'll drop the little broccoli raw pesto. Put it right on top.
Together. And that
A little
is
smear of this.
just one reason to come in and check out brunch. There's so many options out there and just things we've never tried before. It's going to be a great experience. Thank you so much for being here. This is
Appreciate it.
fantastic.
Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate it.
Put that information on screen. DeMarco's is open for dinner every day, and now brunch Saturdays and Sundays starting at 11:30. You find DeMarco's on the first base side of Fleur Field on Field Street.